Scorpio, hello, welcome back. For those of you that don't know me, my name's Joe, and to everyone checking in on this video, I hope you're having a great day. This is for February 2021, mid-February, Valentine's Day, so the 14th through the 28th, 2021. This is a love, romance, relationship themed reading, and you know, it's going to focus on that, okay? With that said, I put out my little disclaimers. I always do. This isn't going to be for everybody. It can't be. So if it's not for you, just leave it. There's always another message at another time that might be better for you, okay? So Scorpio, you know, time is a funny thing, so this might not be the exact time frame. If this reading is for you, if it's speaking to you, some of this might be playing out, yet to play out, has already played out, you know. So but this is all about that topic, that that, you know, whether you've experienced some of this already, or whether you have yet to experience any of it, or if you'll know if it's for you, and when you start, if it clicks with you. And you know, some of this might be things that you've already have dealt with, so keep that in mind. Ooh, okay, Scorpio. Let's see. Okay, Scorpio, you have a few interesting cards, and I'm going to hold off before I really say what they are, because I definitely want to pull the tarot and see what's going on, because I want to pull some cards for you and for your person, and we'll talk about this. You know, you do have the never-ending story, and to be fair, so, you know, it's like that never-ending conflict. It's like the thing that won't go away. Sometimes it's the elephant in the room that everybody ignores. But whatever it is, there's something that isn't going away. There's something that just doesn't want to get resolved, okay? Scorpio, you have the Wheel of Fortune. And you have the Hanged Man. Ace of Wands. Two of Cups. So, kind of that soulmate connection showing up in your reading, Scorpio. Ace of Pentacles for your person, the Fool. Alright. Death. Oof. Okay. Page of Wands. And Eight of Swords. Cancer had Eight of Swords from a different deck in the last reading I did. So, Scorpio, what is going on? First thing I want to talk about is you have this never-ending story. So this is, I think this is saying that this never-ending story and is the focal point, I think, for this. The Eight of Swords is here. It's being restricted, not, you know, not really free to break away from the situation, or maybe not knowing how to break away from the situation or put an end to the situation. Nonetheless, you do have an end coming. You do have an end in store here, okay? But so this is the never-ending story. I think it's going to finally come to an end, because there's the Death card showing up here in this reading, and you have to be fair, okay? I do want to point out, you do have this card here. This is a Celtic spirit guide blessing. So some of you have recently lost somebody, or you're concerned about somebody's health, and you're going through a struggle with an aging person in your family. It could really be anybody. This is a blessing for those who are nearing that physical part of life and are getting ready to transition. So if you have been putting a lot of energy, you've been worrying about somebody, this might be a very specific message, maybe for just one person, Scorpio. It's all about bringing you everything you need to be of service in that situation, and to kind of journey through that with whoever that is. If you are dealing with that in your life right now, or maybe you have in the recent past, and it's still very fresh for you, and it's still very much on your mind, and somebody that you might have been there for a period of time that has transitioned into the next part of living, in the spirit realm, right? So you do have that blessing there. So if you've had that weighing on you, Scorpio, this is saying that you really have a blessing from that person on you. They are blessing you, and you are being blessed by the divine, the angels. So all that's coming through. But you have the never-ending story. And to be fair, what's this about? Well, you've been restricted. This is feeling restricted, or feeling like unable to break free, break away from something. So really, or sometimes not even really seeing the way out, even though there might be an open path in front of you. It just might not be able to see clearly how to step out of a circumstance that really has you feeling stuck inside, right? So and this is all about the breakaway from that. So something happens mid-February, or something might have already transpired, Scorpio, with the Wheel of Fortune. It's like fate comes to have its turn in this situation to affect change. Okay, so sometimes the universe steps in, and or the creator, whatever you believe, however you look at your spiritual life, fate steps in. It has to take action. And so that's what this is, this hangman. So this Wheel of Fortune is in the very recent past, and this hangman is like you are finally being set free. You're no longer stuck. Sometimes you've been, you might have felt like you are ignoring it, or you're just trying to ignore it, or you're trying to just wait it out, and so there's really nothing for you to do, or you might have felt like there's really not a whole lot you could do, and at times you might have felt very frustrated and just unsure of how to affect change in your circumstance. And maybe there was nothing you could do. Maybe this wasn't something that you could possibly do. It might have not have been up to you, but the Wheel of Fortune does have its hand in this, and you are set free from whatever has been holding back some kind of conflict in your life. And I think that this is probably, so I'm going to get into, you versus your person and why I'm saying this. So bear with me for a minute. But you have the Ace of Wands here. I think that you might have been waiting on your person to wrap something up in their life. I think that they had some unfinished business that has held back your relationship, but now you there's this twist of fate. Something happens where you are kind of finally set free from this circumstance. So again, I feel very importantly here to say the Ace of Wands leads to I feel like a new commitment in your relationship. It's like being recommitted, or it's really strengthening that commitment with this Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. It's very powerful the way that I feel this comes out. It's like I have this feeling of like there's this powerful union, there's this powerful commitment or recommitment to one another. So the Wheel of Fortune for you, and the Ace of Pentacles for your person, and the Fool. They have the Fool here. They get a new chance at something. So whatever your person's been going through, they're getting a new chance, a new opportunity with something here. And I think that that's where it's put this restriction on your life, on your relationship. I mean, we live in some really weird times right now, where everybody is, pretty much being told to stay home. People are losing their jobs, their resources. There's a whole lot of things going on in the collective that have been very difficult and very hard. So you have to apply this to your situation how you will. But I think your person's getting a new opportunity, and that new opportunity is coming through fairly big and fairly quick in February. It might be the end of February, very end, or it could even be the beginning of March before it finally materializes, because kind of through this spread we have the Death card. There's a complete ending to this restriction here that you've been going through with your person. So that comes to an abrupt end, because the Fool is here. The Fool is actually before the Death card. So there's this like feeling of like something comes through so quickly that it abruptly puts an end to whatever that kind of, like, I almost want to say bondage, but I don't mean it in like you know, in a negative way, like to some type of substance abuse or anything, but it's like being literally feeling like you're chained up, but you're really kind of free to go, but you don't know where to go or how to go or what to do. So it's like this this opportunity your person gets, it's like a new lease on your relationship. It's like it really does renew your commitment to one another. So whatever is going on with your relationship in February, what has ever been like kind of hanging things up for you guys or causing some problems, I think that it puts it comes to an abrupt end. I think it might even be unexpected is the way that I see this. I feel that it's maybe unexpected, and I think that there's really just like this big sigh of relief. It's like you can focus on one another now. Things don't have to be all about the big problem that you've been going through. So and the Page of Wands here for your person, I do think that they're looking at this new opportunity, and I think that they're kind of taken back a little bit. I think that even you might be, but I think that they're more shell-shocked. I think that they're just kind of stunned that all of a sudden things have kind of come to an abrupt end, and there is like this release from being held back and restricted. And I think that your person is looking at this new opportunity and taking hold of it and running with it. And I think that it really does a lot to bring your relationship back into balance. It brings things in your relationship not to be about something that's affecting your relationship, but it turns the focus on to nurturing your relationship. And I do see, like, now this never-ending story, this thing that wouldn't go away, and these disagreements and misunderstandings are all, with this To Be Fair card, are all kind of wrapping up for you, Scorpio. So I feel like you and your person kind of get like this new opportunity that just opens a new kind of like a new door for you two to both kind of step through. And I feel that with this Two of Cups, it like really strengthens your kind of like your soulmate connection. It's like a soul level connection gets really reinforced. And I think that this has been a test. Like, this was all a test in a way. You went through a test with one another, and you kind of made it out. You passed the test, if there were a passing grade, if you understand what I'm saying. So I like this. This is a great reading because you know, this shows that there is, to me, finally a resolution. It's like this finally comes to an end. Big change, quick change, and it comes out of nowhere. So I think that it's a great reading for you, Scorpio. So if it resonated with you, if it fit with your story, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know. If you're not a subscriber, please, by all means, subscribe and hit that bell notification. And I will talk to you again in about another week, maybe two. Bye.